Aside from discussing what he said were the usual discussions on issues involving education and workforce development.
And I told them that the vast majority of our people are for this buildup.
Governor Eddie Calvo says he wanted to make sure the message is clear on where Guam stands on the Marines' relocation from Okinawa to Guam. And he says he wanted to do that before meeting with lawmakers.
I did make note that there are a few of the leadership of the legislature that are against this military realignment. But I wanted them also to understand that they didn't speak for most of the people in this island who are pro-military, who wants to see this military realignment come to Guam. We feel it's good for our economy, and it's good for Guam's safety and for the safety of the United States.
The governor also reminded the CODEL of the agreement between the feds and Gov Guam about the One Guam approach to the military relocation. You may recall it's this strategy Robert Work, who is now the Deputy Secretary of Defense, had an integral role in crafting. The governor is hoping that by informing the CODEL from the House about Guam's position on the buildup, they will take this message back to their colleagues in the U.S. Senate. As reported, the Senate Armed Services Committee over a week ago completed their full markup of the 2015 National Defense Authorization Act. In it, they cut $80 million from the Office of Economic Adjustment to fund projects for the Marines' relocation. The Senate committee also extended the prohibition on the use of government Japan funds until DOD submits a master plan. Governor Calvo said the Senate's actions as it relates to the buildup are all the more reason why Guam's message should be unified.
And I did speak to Chairman Klein, and some of the issues that we had in dinner last night. He says it doesn't take many. It takes a few folks here in leadership positions making some statements that come out as against the buildup that can have a lasting effect. There's a lot of folks in Washington, D.C., including some of those folks in the Senate, that would like to move this buildup to Hawaii or to continental United States. And they're looking for those in this island that could build the case for them.
The governor, meanwhile, did cite some examples in which the One Guam approach has been working in terms of federal funding for projects in preparation for the buildup.
Of course, it has been shown on the funding levels that have come out of the House of Representatives in regards to outside the fence investments, such as the wastewater facilities, such as mental health facilities, and such as public health lab.
As reported, the governor, along with Guam Buildup Office Director Mark Calvo, attended meetings in Hawaii and California regarding $119 million for Guam for wastewater infrastructure and the construction of a Center for Disease Control Lab.